Good morning. It is nighttime. Okay. Since Farmer Joe is still in bed sleeping, we're sneaking up on her. So she's up. Okay, realize she's still sleeping. And she's the server of this game, so that's why she's here. I remember her saying, I finished whatever I was doing, but I remember her saying she needed her field plowed. Field 15 needs plowing, yep. Okay. Hey, Iron Thunder. I'm gonna go plow her field for her. Let's see where she's got her equipment. That's mine. That's her big John Deere tractor. Okay. Combine. My truck. Another one of her tractors. You have the week off. That's my tractor. Once again, my tractor. And my tractor. Okay, so we'll maybe borrow this John Deere. I don't know what she's doing with these bales, but you're at your grandmother's place, and tomorrow she's gonna make zeppelini. Am I still pronouncing that right? Because someday I'm gonna have to try zeppelini. Let's drop that. I didn't. Where's all her equipment? Up that way, where her. Okay, does she have a plow? If I'm gonna plow for her, does she have a plow? I like the setup here. Nice. No plow though. Okay, I'm just gonna borrow mine. Let's go get my plow. Okay, Zeppelini. Not Zeppelini, Zeppelini. Whoa, fence. Oh, fence. Whew. I can't get out that way. I'll go bring the trailer to the edge where there is no fence. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Jackknifing. Zeppelini. Zeppelini? Zeppelini? Zeppelini. Zeppeline. Hey, hedgehog. Whoa! I just drove through that fence. Back up. It never happened. No one saw that. It did not happen. Apparently you can drive through the fence. I guess I have to hang some new wires there for Farmer Joe. Oops. Put on our four-way flashers. Fold in the little wing, or that not that wide. How do you make the sound AI? A. Zeppelin. Zeppelin A? I? Zeppelin I? I? Zeppelin I? It's not gonna work, is it? Am I going for more of a A sound or more of an I sound? Yeah, something like that. So if I went into the restaurant and asked for that, they would at least know what I'm talking about. They would laugh at me, but they would know what I'm talking about. Took the John Deere. I think that's the same John Deere I have. Yeah, I think so. So it should be able to pull that, not plow, but the ripper? What do you call it? So Hedgehog, anything exciting at work this last week? I know I saw a lot of rollovers again this week. I didn't record them. I saw them all at dark in the night. A big rig rollover with chips all over the road, like wood chips all over the road. It's been raining a lot up north and turning into black ice at night. A lot of pickups rolled over, cars rolled over. It's definitely, some people are having bad days. I called 911 a couple of days ago because of a downed tree. It wasn't just a downed tree. I was driving into Prince Rupert of all places. That was an awesome experience, by the way. Cool, I'll get to that Iron Thunder in a bit because I'm looking forward to that. Driving into Prince Rupert. Where's my plow? About 4 kilometers before driving onto the island, all of a sudden, it was raining really hard, really dark, and all of a sudden, wham! A tree hits my mirror. It's like, what? Slam on the brakes. This tree fell over, and it's because it's raining so hard, we can't see it till the last second, but it didn't fall over all the way. It's like on the mountainside, so it leaned down, and it's not laying on the ground. It's like a huge spike facing directly into someone's windshield. I was on the westbound lane, the tree was on the eastbound lane, this big spear facing at someone's windshield, going eastbound. So if I had been going eastbound there, I would have gotten that tree straight into my windshield. So dangerous. I didn't see it until last second, so I called 911 and I couldn't stay in the area. There was no cell service at the tree, so I had to drive down the hill and then call, or else I would have put my forward flashers on there. But I was flashing my lights at everybody, just telling them to slow down, because I was going to kill someone. So where am I going? Where am I? Is it raining in game? It is raining in game. That's the first time it's happened. All this playing, and this is the first time it... Oh boy, I'm in the backyard. It is raining in game. Cool. Don't drive through the garden. Totally lost. There's the roadway I'm looking for. Okay, so Project Zomboid. Gonna get Project Zomboid. Oh, Halloween sale starts on the 28th. Gonna get Project Zomboid. Okay. Once you have Project Zomboid, we will definitely set up a server and play it as a group. Be a lot of fun. And especially now with the new animations, the game is looking so much better quality too. They keep improving it. I like that it's an old game, but still beta because they keep working on it. They're still working on it, improving it, making it better and better. So they call this a subsoiler. I would just call it a ripper. Yeah. There's a learning curve. There's definitely a learning curve. Um, Especially attacking the zombies and how to make stuff. There's a steep learning curve, but um, play around with it for a bit. I honestly didn't enjoy it at first because I didn't know what I was doing. Some tips if you want to level up quickly. Find a TV, turn on the TV, and if any kind of news report comes on, go run and watch it. You can learn skills off of the TV. Read books that like level 1 farming or whatever, beginner farming and stuff like that. Read the books and you will level up faster. Um, Throw cheats over the windows of your house. It doesn't attract as much zombies if there's less light coming out. Some beginner tips. I honestly don't like the TV thing as much because it makes the game almost too easy. I think we can make her field a bit bigger here, but it's her field. Should we make it a bit bigger? Yeah. TV you'll level up quicker. You can learn skills from TVs. I don't even know if she has, if I have permission to make her field bigger. That's a little obnoxious there. If I were her, I'd paint a little gravel there. Do some landscaping. Let's see if I can make her field bigger. If it allows me to. It does. Okay. Just a little bit bigger, right to the grass edge. Check out Stormworks. I don't remember Stormworks. Jess was asking about the game. No. Jess has been so sick, we haven't really talked yet, so I don't know about Stormworks. She's really sick. I've got a sore throat, but not as sick as she is. And she's feeling a bit better now, but there's a reason she's sleeping in. how's the map look here? Okay, so I can't really cut into that grass there. Okay. There's opportunity to make the field a lot bigger, but no, it's different property. What about this edge? Oh, same thing. It's actually different property beside there. Okay. Still? Is that still different property? Nope, not anymore. Okay. I don't want to go too wide. What do we got going on here? It's dark, so it's hard to decide what to do. Okay, so we got a roadway there. We could come down this way. Why is that not plowed? Nathaniel, you have a question. What is your favorite big tractor? Is your favorite brand John Deere or Big Bud? Favorite big tractor. Okay, I'm going to answer this by Googling it. Big Roy is made, and this will also give you away my favorite brand. My favorite tractor. Big Roy. If someone ever made a mod for this, it'd be awesome. It was made by Versatile. The tractor actually really sucks. It's a bad it's a bad tractor because of the compaction. You have literally 4 wheels hitting the same piece of land in a row. It makes serious compaction issues on the field, but I just think it's a pretty epic tractor. It's articulating in the center. Big Roy, built by Versatile. It's got a backup camera. Way back in the day. And I love Versatile. Because I grew up in Manitoba, so that's where Versatiles are born. That's where Versatiles are built. Gonna check out Project Zomboid. Got it. Half decent. A little wider here. Nathaniel, what is your favorite tractor and favorite brand? I do like John Deere. I like Massey Ferguson. My favorite would be Versatile. Did we add that mod in here? Large tractors. Yep, we got a Versatile right in there. Eventually a Versatile will show up. Your Farmall. Yeah, I like Farmall. Oops, that's the wrong. Yeah, I like Farmall. What's that first John Deere? I can't remember what model it was. Yeah, not the first John Deere. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Okay. That's the one right there. I always remember seeing those tractors in New Mexico, and the sound of that tractor going down the road. It's just such a unique sounding tractor. For old tractors, I really like the old John Deeres like this. I'm a fan. You know what? I like all tractors. I've always liked all tractors. Where am I? I like old tractors. Class. I don't know a lot about Class. Class is a huge European thing. They're starting to get a little more popular in North America. I see a Class dealership here and there in Canada, but I don't see a lot of Class over here. The classes that come over here, is it Class or Class? The ones that do come over here are the big machineries for the prairies. Because there's two A's. I guess it should be Claas. Like a claw. I'm not sure. I like my Massey Fergusons too, especially the small, not like the tiny, but the small garden variety. We used to have a Massey Ferguson 1010 back in the day. Actually, I think my dad still has it. Unfortunately, he's just letting it rust away. guess there's a roadway there, huh? Don't want to plow over the roadway. I mean, I would if it was my field, but it's not my field. Is it a roadway? Doesn't look like it from this end. Okay, let's look on the map. Yeah, I think it is. Class used to be yellow and black. And yeah, now they're that green, lighter green and white. Do you guys think that's a roadway? I think that's a roadway, right? Like a access road. Let's go down it again, double check it. Should happen to do it on this end. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, between the two fields here. It's kind of like a little roadway between the two fields. What happens to it at the end here? It disappears. Completely disappears, so I don't think there's a reason for it. I know it's not my field, but I'm getting rid of it. I didn't know that class used to be yellow and black. That is news to me. But like I said, they're not popular here. That's classes not. They're starting to show up, but no old school class here. It said press Q to use the antidote, and they're like, just kidding, there is no antidote. Yeah, like the title screen says, this is how you died. There is no winning this game. Project Zomboid, this is how you die. How big is the farm in Canada? And a bunch of zombies showed up. Yeah, if you get a scratch, if you fall, you get sick, you can recover by using band-aids and sterilized and all sorts of stuff like that. You can survive scratches, but eventually you die. Farming is huge in Canada. In the prairies, Alberta has a lot of farming. Saskatchewan has a lot of cattle, but also grain farming. It's a lot drier there. And then Manitoba is huge, huge, huge for farming. Grain, sunflower, potatoes, all that stuff. And these fields are massive. Massive, massive, massive. What's going on here? Something. hanging up here. This is weird. Literally getting stuck. Try sandbox. Oh, okay, so you can play the demo for 3 in-game days. Okay, that's cool. Gives you enough time to experience some stuff. What in the world is going on here? Must be some kind of dip there. Yeah, might have to landscape that out. But I can't do that because it's not my farm. I can't even answer that for him. I don't know what. I'm sure Iron Thunder has told me, but I don't remember. I don't remember things like that. Because I'm not very materialistic. I don't really have favorite. Like I say, my favorite is versatile, but obviously you can see we play with John Deere's and Case International and Class and whatever. Big Buds. Maybe John Deere. Just like me, I don't really have a huge preference. Well, Iron Thunder, tell me if you can survive 3 in-game days. Yeah, that's pretty much how the game works. You spawn in a you have an axe. You start with an axe. You know how coveted an axe is at the beginning of a game? Because you can cut down trees. You can make firewood. Hammer and nails is also incredibly important. Sledgehammer. Now, sledgehammer is amazing. You need a sledgehammer. I wouldn't use the axe as a weapon, if possible. I'd rather use it to cut down firewood. See if you can find a hunting knife or a baseball bat. Baseball bat is a great weapon. And then if you find hammer and nails and a baseball bat, hammer some nails into that baseball bat. Now you've got a weapon. How do you cut down trees? Just click on a tree. I think it's right click on a tree and it'll give you a option. Favorite color is easy. That's green. Favorite food truck. I'll have to go with poutine. Oh, I have your robe. Huh, I put on Farmer Joe's robe. Huh. I'm wearing the wrong robe. How dare I? You can build a spiked plank. Yes, but a spiked baseball bat is better than a spiked plank. The spiked plank breaks pretty darn easy. Go get my robe. Oh wow, the internet speed streaming quality is really bad there for some reason. Yeah, the stream is really bad. I don't know. Alright, let's set up GPS here. Heading of 270. But that's not what I'm doing. Okay, computer. That's not accurate. Come on. What are you doing, GPS? Okay. No, I don't want to. I want to punch in direction. Fine, let's do it like this then. Hey, there we go. Actually, let's enter the corner from this way. Can you make chests? Carrying too much stuff. You can make crates out of wood. You need a saw to cut logs to make woods. You're gonna have to drop some stuff, put it in drawers and stuff. You can carry more if you find a backpack. He's playing the 3-day demo. 3 in-game day demo. Why can't I go wider here again? Go around the tree. Another thing, if you're going to make the house that you showed up in as your home base, put planks over the windows. That way it takes them a lot longer to break in. You can also go foraging in a forest, try to find some food that way if you need to, but at first, the beginning of the game, there's still a lot of good food to be found. That slowly goes away as all the fresh food rots. Oh, so you can't get the new animations unless you opt into the beta. Okay. So the new animations are still beta. Cool. How do you barricade windows? You need wood planks. Oh, and nails and a hammer. And you can attack one zombie at a time without any weapons, just by punching him and pushing him over and stomping him with your foot. But try to only attract one at a time if you don't have a weapon. In fact, try to attract one at a time, even if you have a weapon. The less zombies you're fighting, you want a higher chance of not getting scratched. If you get scratched, well, you might die. Good idea is if you kill a zombie, take their clothes, rip them up. There should be some good clothing. Should be some good rags, some clean rags you can use as bandages if you get scratched. Just go to the window and right click. There should be an option of opening window, breaking window, or I think barricading window. There should be options for it if you have hammer, nails, and planks. And there's a leveling system, so the lower level you are, the less you can do. But I think you can do planks from basic, yeah. Yeah, you can do planks without any look. You can barricade windows with no level up yet. I mean, the barricades look horrendous compared to what they look like later on as you get better quality carpentry. And I'm running your tractor, by the way, on your field. there are a couple little divots and bugs when you go seed. You might want to keep the plow here and do a little landscaping to smooth it out, replow it, and a couple little funny shapes because I did plow a whole road out. Your field got bigger, the road disappeared. I have altered your farm. And then you build the build menu, but I don't see the option. So you have open and smash window, but not barricade. Nails, hammer. You have enough nails. And plank. You only need one plank. Probably need a couple of nails. And each window can get 4 planks, and each inside and outside can get 4 planks. But okay, so the road I got rid of. Right over here, there's this useless road that just goes dead end over here between the brush. So I got rid of that little road there. And that's it. I don't know either. First I left the road there and I'm like, wait, where's that road go? What's it there for? I don't understand. Let's get rid of it. And on that road there's 2 spots where there's little divots that you might not seed properly. You have to landscape it. So you have 10 planks, 105 nails, and a hammer. You should be able to plank that. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to. Maybe the demo is limited. I don't know. Jess is going to share a wiki with you. That might be helpful for looking up things that you don't understand. Jess uses it a lot, so. Alright, you're dead. That's what the game is. It's all about surviving as many days as possible. You shouted and zombies came. Yep. Yep. The most terrifying event in the game. Most terrifying thing that happens in the game. You're building your house. You're like, yep, I'm doing good. I'm surviving. And then a helicopter flies over your house, hovers for several minutes up around in your house area, and you're like, okay, he went away now. Nope, here he comes back. Helicopter basically flies all around your place where you are and brings hundreds and hundreds of zombies. So that is the most terrifying part of the game. You gotta survive the helicopter. You hear gunshots, that'll attract zombies, but not as terrifying as the helicopter. You hear dogs barking or a scream, all those will attract zombies. So whenever you hear a loud noise, be ready. Much worse than you shouting. Much worse. And a helicopter is, well, good luck surviving a helicopter. We've learned some tricks to surviving a helicopter. But it's hard work surviving a helicopter. You have to have band-aids all stored up. You've got to get food stored up, weapons stored up. And our biggest trick is we get rid of the stairs going to the 2nd floor. And we live on the 2nd floor, and there's no way to the 2nd floor except for rope cheats. So you can climb over the edge on a rope cheat, climb down, which zombies destroy. They destroy the rope cheats as well. So if you're not in your house when the helicopter comes, you can't get back into your house. So make sure you have some spare rope sheets as well so you can get back out. It's terrifying. Jess has got a crafting menu there too. Ah, yes. So you need to put your planks, hammers, and nails into your main inventory, not in your bag. Yes. I didn't think of that, but that is true. You don't have to actually be holding them. You can drop them. You can drop the planks and you can drop the nails right in front of the window, and you can use it that way too. If your main menu is too full, drop them on the floor right in front of the window. For building stuff like staircases, you need so many planks. You can't carry all of them, so you drop them. At least in the beginning, you can't carry them all. Alright, so let's look at our farm. Is there anything I need to take care of on my farm? There we go. I just have 2 fields, so... looking exactly like it was before. Nothing has changed. Yeah, like I said, there's a steep learning curve to the game. But it is... I enjoy it. We keep going back to that game. After years of it, we always keep going back. Dang, it is hot, hot, hot tea. I'm not complaining, for the record. How wide is my plow? Just realized. 6 meters, okay. And how wide am I plowing? Oops. Oh, 6.2. Okay, so I'm actually going a little wider than... It's working though. Oh, Iron Thunder, can you play multiplayer with that demo? I seriously doubt it, but it's worth asking. There's no option for multiplayer. Yeah, I didn't think so. That's something they probably wouldn't do for a demo. But perhaps next weekend we can play it together. Farmer Joe says that she might be willing to play with you during the week if she feels a little bit better, but right now she goes, right as of now probably not, but maybe if you buy it in 2 or 3 days she would play multiplayer with you. Yes, you would have gotten all your money from your silage. That's why you're rich. Well, that's the whole reason to play together. You actually learn a lot from each other. When you have 2 people playing, it's like, oh, we can do that. You learn some tricks. Oh, not lower that plow subsoiler soon enough. You can take this tractor and finish your bales if you want. Because I'll pick up a contract. Oh, I can't do a harvesting contract because it's raining. I know, we got rain for the first time ever. I don't understand why we haven't had rain before. The weather just hasn't worked on other maps. There goes Farmer Joe. Yes, there is a fence there. I learned that the hard way. How do you get a saw? Keep looking. Search crates. If there's some sheds in backyards, those are always good places to look for saws. If you find a warehouse, wonderful for supplies, but usually lots and lots of zombies in the area. But the safest place to find a saw is usually sheds in the backyard. Sneak around in people's backyards and look for the sheds in backyards. I mean, you can find it almost anywhere. Some places don't make sense where you find it, but oh, they've fixed the item placement to be a little more sensible. And you don't find a saw in the kitchen. Sometimes you go into a library and it's like, oh great, I'm finding sledgehammers and stuff. It's like, library? I was looking for books. Do you know about the map? There's a map. Jess says she'll share a link to you if you don't know about the map. And if you look on the map, look for a hardware store, which also has extra zombies, but look for a hardware store. They would have saws, most likely. No guarantees. But if you don't know what the map, Jess will share it with you. And when you do get the map, you got to figure out where you are on the map. You can get a mod that shows your coordinates. That'll help you. Demo, you probably won't see that, but yeah, it's a little hard to find yourself on the map because you have to go, okay, I am near buildings like this. It's helpful knowing which town you're in to begin with. It's like, okay, I see a trailer here, a trailer park here, a nice fancy house over here. Where can I find this combination on this map? Hey, I don't think we have the same tractor. Is that an 8295R? Ha! I got an 8400R. You know what the difference is? The engine size, that's all. You probably didn't go for the biggest engine. So, you've got a smaller engine in it than I do. It's pulling the plow just fine though. I like sugar in my tea. I'm not muted, am I? Okay, no. I think I answered Iron Thunder out loud. I really like this ripper as a plow or subsoiler. It's just a straight edge, no plow to deal with, no angles to deal with on the edges of maps. It's just so much easier to deal with. And essentially, it does the same thing. It doesn't do the same thing. A subsoiler like this is just it basically digs down deep and allows oxygen to get down low, I think. Doesn't really turn over the soil like a plow would. It would do a really good job of drying out the field, a subsoiler, though. It lets the water drain out. So if you have really wet fields, subsoiler would do a good job of drying out the field. Wouldn't want to use this in the prairies and let moisture out. Yeah, a lot of flooding in Manitoba right now, in the prairies in the real world. Oh, the wipers are going. Cool. Okay, I can see the speed I'm going in 3 different gauges. Doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. See RPM on the top there. RPM, so the top gauge are RPM, speed, and then the speed in yellow again. What? Why are you stomping the ground? Go back to bed. And you can also see the speed in the computer screen. Why are you frustrated? You can't get the bale into your shredder? Or you can't find the trigger point? I find trigger points on some of these are a little bit off. You're at Twiggy's near the gun shop. The gun shop is pretty darn secure, usually a lot of zombies. And I'll be honest, some people play with guns. Be very careful if you're going to shoot off a gun, because you're going to kill that one zombie instantly and attract about 100 other ones because they just heard a loud noise. A gun is not a weapon you should use lightly. I think a gun would come in very handy after the helicopter, something like that. The zombies are all there already anyway. Shoot a bunch of them quickly and then run. Run like the dickens. Maybe draw some away from your safe house. But a gun is, be careful with loud weapons. Even hammering and working in your house is, be careful. You will attract zombies by hammering. Even using light at night, you're going to attract zombies. Use those cheats over windows so that they don't get attracted as much. TV. A TV that's on will attract zombies. Alarm clocks will attract zombies. Basically, everything in the game is going to kill you. Can you seed during rain? I don't think so. In real world you wouldn't be able to seed. I'm just thinking if I give you this tractor back whenever you want it, what contracts I can take. Gonna watch some videos on the game. Just remember one thing. That game has so many updates that you watch a video, it's outdated. Oftentimes, it's outdated info. But the general facts about a video should still be true. But the game keeps updating often. It has improved greatly over the last years. It doesn't upgrade often, but it does update often enough to make the tutorials and stuff sometimes out of date. fields again. Almost done. Well, I guess not. I have to plow all of that yet. Only the edge of the field needs lime. So I don't know if I would lime it until the whole thing needs liming. The only reason the edge needs, because I plowed wider than the field is. You're cold? Okay, it's just turning the heat down, and you're like, no. It's not kidding about the rain, it's some serious rain. It doesn't just go away after an hour. So it started raining right about midnight, so it doesn't mean it's going to rain all day long and stop raining at midnight again. I'm not sure how the weather works in this game because I've never gotten rain yet. You know the answer? So when does it stop raining? So it can stop raining anytime then, okay. So it doesn't go from midnight to midnight, it changes throughout the day. Spent over an hour of plowing so far. It's not the widest plow out there, but it's fairly wide. It's pretty darn big for a plow. So now I'm going to plow all that. I think I'll just rotate the GPS so that we're running up and down this way instead of this way. How do we do that again? Ah, there we go. Ha! Okay. I'm going driving that to that corner. Yeah, worked out pretty good. Want this tractor back? No. Come back to sleep. Yeah, we should make fairly quick work of this. I think once I'm done with this field, I'll call it a day. It's weird, the plowing needed on that field is really strange. Really strange. So today's stream will all be just plowing. I've plowed this one field. Take a break after that. I hate you being sick too. I'll splash some water on you if that makes you feel better. You want me to splash tea on you? I can still be funny. Splash water on you? I think you actually enjoy that. Ugh. I missed that comment that you died getting frustrated. Yeah, like I said, steep learning curve. The game is, this is how you die. That's the whole point of the game. Don't worry, as you learn, you survive many, 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 many days. And eventually the power goes out, the water stops flowing. You have to collect rainwater in rain barrels. You got to grow your own food. Um, if the power goes out, you can't even take a car to a fuel pump and fuel up. If you have a generator that has fuel, you could technically set up the generator, buy the fuel pump, and run the fuel pump. Yeah, so you have to think about all those things. If you want fuel, you've got to get a generator and make sure that generator has fuel so that you can pump out more fuel. And of course, nature takes over too. The roads all get big cracks and the buildings all get big cracks. Grass overgrows everything. And if you walk through tall grass, zombies hear that because you're making more noise. Yeah, it's definitely a big learning curve. That's why playing with someone, like if you once you get the game, Farmer Joe's up and around, see if you can play with her. Um, you learn a lot more playing together because it's like, oh, you can do that. You learn faster. The learning curve is not quite as steep. And also you can think ahead and go, hey, when you pick your traits at the beginning, can you be carpenter and I will be a cook? That way one person focuses on all the building and the other person focuses on getting food and surviving. If you have more players, go, hey, you be a first aider. You learn all the skills for first aid so they can apply the band-aids and stuff. And higher chance of surviving that way. And then you're a fighter. Okay. That way you can set up your stats to complement each other and have a much better chance of surviving as a group. The longer you survive, the more different skills you learn, the higher chance of surviving. So the most vulnerable you are is probably right at the beginning of the game and when the helicopter shows up. Those are the two most vulnerable times in the game where you're most likely to gonna die. Right at the beginning or when the helicopter shows up. Or when you go, hey, I'm getting this, and no, you didn't. Say, I can fight 3 zombies at once, no problem. Oh no, one just scratched me. And of course you get cold, and get overheat too, so you gotta get sweaters and build a fire. There's so much. And don't eat poisonous berries. If you forage and it says unknown berries, just don't eat it. It's probably going to poison you and you're going to die. Don't eat old food. Don't eat rotten food. You're probably going to die. Don't hang out outside in the rain. You're going to get a cold and die. game is like, if you're gonna live, you're gonna die. Yeah, the whole base to the game is built on killing you. The game's job is to kill you. I don't know if you have the ability to set up the game when you start, like how aggressive the zombies are and all that. As demo, you might not be able to change all that, but if you have the game, you can decide, are the zombies more aggressive at the day during the day, or more at night, or both day and night. You can customize the game to make it a bit easier for yourself. Yeah, definitely getting a little laggy here. There are no options to set up the map. So yeah, they're probably giving you a really hard setup of the map. You're gonna go test out your square baler? I did not touch your square baler, no. Oh, your square bale storage. Okay. Just drop the bales. Yeah, that's cool. Instead of selling them, you're dropping the bales and it'll go into the storage. Daylight's another 5 or 6 hours of gameplay away. You missed the face cam and the road cam? Yeah, I haven't done that in a long time. It did go foobar on us, and then we never bothered setting it up again. We'll have to try that again someday. I'm ready to call it a day here, so maybe tomorrow. Maybe. Almost done. Getting a bunch of lag. Yeah, the camera might add more lag to it again. I don't know. Now that I'm not the server, it might not make as big of a difference. Okay. This field is done. Do you want to keep the plow on your farm for now? Play Project Zomboid? You can't play, but you, well, but thinking. I want to start a new map, with a new animation stuff, start a new map. It is beta, so there are bugs, but so what? Start a new map. Play it. Yeah, maybe. It might not be fun. I, I, I think that'd be fun. Maybe. I kind of like the idea. Talking about Project Zombie so much, maybe. So if you would like to keep the plow here, where should I drop it? Let's drop at the end over here. Okay, where are you? I want to see this happen. You have to fill it up again. Well, let's take a look at it anyway. Oh, that's your water source. There's the barn. There it is. Okay. Yes, that is a nice bale storage. I do not get a menu option. Nope. I cannot click on it. So basically this green area here is the trigger point. So you pretend to sell the bales over here, you drop the bales, and it stacks them nicely on a big stack. It's like storage, bale storage, outdoor bale storage, and it stacks it for you. And there's stacks for other stuff too. Where would that be under? Miscellaneous. Right there. So straw bales, hay bales, grass bales. Whoops, no, I don't want to. Silage bales, and then the round bales. Wool storage does the same thing inside the building. So all the bales, you can make each stack separate, and then the wool is inside. Sure. I see your lights coming, right? Oh, I thought she was over there. I was wrong. She showed up there. Okay. Here. It's cool. I like it. I like it. Let's jump on top of it. Then when you, how do you get them out? Do they just show up over here on this patch? Yeah, let's try to pull some out, just so I know where they show up. And so you gotta go in there, hit the menu, just take it up one or two bales or whatever, just... Oh, okay, so it shows up as a stack over here. You can pick them up that way then. Pick them up and... Okay, cool. I like it. Cool. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. I like the idea of Project Zomboid tomorrow. I think I'm looking forward to it already. So I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll start a new map, new beta map, and see how bugged up it is, and kill some zombies or get killed by some zombies. Enjoy the rest of the day. And Iron Thunder, have a good night. See, I didn't say go to bed. I just said have a good night. Basically that means have a good night. Go to bed whenever you feel like it. Peace out.